coming to the parade?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you hope that they throw candy out? All right, well, I hope they throw candy to you too. I'll be looking for you. So these guys actually won the first place Neighborhood Float Award for their very creative lawn mowing interventions. Personally, I like the mower with the loaf of bread. Oh, and you can't forget the Etch-a-Sketch. These are very creative. This would almost make me want to mow the lawn. And look at the enthusiasm on these guys. They're wearing helmets on their heads. Woo! They're like mad scientists. We got a couple more fire engines coming our way. An antique one followed by a modern. Freeport number 3 with a trophy out the window, no less. It's gorgeous. I think it has to do with presentation. I think the other people those trucks have an interest. They are honking up a storm. She's having a good time.
The people under the bridge are loving both the exhaust and the noise. It really adds to the whole ambiance of the thing.
They arrested the Patriot Guard rider. Little guy with a flag. I think he did it justice.
Not good, not good. All right, well, here we have the history of the wheel.
Winner of the city. In a beautiful convertible.
I wonder if you put your name in the Cora hat and you just say, I'm going to ride the lawnmower, I'm going to ride the crazy cop car, I'm going to ride the giant Fez mobile.
I actually think, and I know this, we're having spoken to them.
Can I ask you a question? So now, there's all kinds of Cora vehicles. You got the lawnmowers, you got the Fez mobile, you got the crazy cops. How does one get in one of these vehicles or another?
You have to be a Shriner.
Be a Shriner, and then you draw names out of a Fez or something to see who gets which vehicle?
Pretty much.
Yeah. And so now, how's it been going for you today? You guys seem highly skilled.
We are very skilled. They send us to special Shriner courses for driving these go-karts because we're here amongst, what, 40,000 people, and we do over 25 appearances a year, and we have to make sure we don't spin out.
Who are you
We
shooting
don't
for?
crash into anybody. We're here for the kids. That's the biggest thing. We're here for the kids.
So far, you've injured no one, and kids seem to love it.
I plead the fifth.
All right, all right. Well, thanks for your good work.
Yeah, no problem.
Looks like we've had a jailbreak from the core crazy cops. That's what I'm thinking.
That's because those prison guards are here marching around. So you're all dressed up. You're ready for a party.
Definitely. I mean, is everybody a party animal? I mean, you know. You might as well be if you can be.
Might as well.
All right, so Ellen, you are a worker at one of the famous clam booths. I know this is a clam festival, and you're making fried clams right behind us. What's the secret?
The crumbs, and also they're from Maine. So this year, because we didn't have the red tide, we were able to get local clams, and they're fresh.
Can you say hello? No. He's leaving us. I seem to have lost my. Oh, here he comes again. All right, so Patrice, you're here with your new little boy. This is his first trip.
His first clam festival.
All right, so does he seem to like it so far?
He's having a great time.
Yeah, he seems to like the microphone
Yes.
too. And so has he had anything to eat? Has he been on any rides?
Hot dogs?
Nice.
No rides yet. I don't know if if he's big enough for them yet. So
Well, this will probably be the first of many.
yes, many to come.
All right, well, Jeffrey,
Good time.
have a good time out there.
Now, what would a festival be without a balloon lady? And here is our #1 balloon lady. Tell us a little bit about who you're representing.
I'm representing Yarmouth Rotary. It's a wonderful organization here in Yarmouth. They do some wonderful things internationally and in the United States. My husband actually just got back from a humanitarian trip to Cumana, Venezuela. So it's a wonderful organization.
Okay, and just one more question. What's the highlight of this whole festival for you?
Just the people. It's just so much fun and everybody's wonderful. I tried to sell a Red Sox balloon to a New York Yankee fan. He wouldn't take it, so I might go and give it to him later. But just the people, it's a lot of fun.
All right, great, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, here on Main Street at the end of the parade, we're here with Ed Jenkins. And Ed, I mean, you were showing us your hat. You were waving us down. What's up with the Maniacs?
Lewiston Maniacs got to have a super good team this year. Right.
This is the year.
This is the year.
And so now you have an incredible seat here, Ed. What accounts for this great positioning?
Well, my friend here, Charlie, set these seats up early this morning for us.
And did you give him a small stipend for that?
Yeah, he used my pool.
That seems fair. So Charlie must be a local?
Yes, I live in Yarmouth, and I support the Portland Sea Dogs, but they're finding it rough going this second half.
They certainly are. So now you guys are ready for the parade. Is it the same parade year after year? Have you been here to a million of these?
There's a few additions, like the water duck thing there that rides around, yeah. And Jeopardy was here this morning.
Did you try out for that?
No, I didn't.
How about you, Ed? Did you try out for Jeopardy?
No.
Okay, we'll give you a little quiz. Are you ready? All right, we won't even try.
I'm waiting to see the new Maniacs mascot.
What does a maniac look like?
I don't know what he looks like. It's a new one.
Well, we got the Sea Dogs and the Maniacs represented as the parade rolls on. Let's get going.
Festival brought to you by, I don't know, but we're here today to share the fun. Cora Clowns, baby.
Yarmouth High School state champs arriving in style.
These guys were the first place winner for the school camp float.
Yes, the Clam Festival.
Boys lacrosse, girls lacrosse, state champions 2006.
They seem moderately enthusiastic.
This is Maine Sea Goddess. Now, would you like to be elected the Sea Goddess?
How do you get to be a Maine sea goddess?
There's a pageant in connection with the Maine Lobster Festival. It's knowledge-based, based on history of Rockland and knowing things about lobsters in the state of Maine.
Great. Tell us an interesting fact about lobsters.
Well, a lobster with one claw is called cull lobster, and a lobster with no claws is called pistol lobster.
There you go. I did not know that. A lobster with no claws is called no lobster you want to buy. We're on board the Redhead Divas float of Casco Bay. So what are you guys all about?
We're about having fun after 50.
You guys can keep driving if you need to.
Okay.
We don't want to slow up. So after 50, you guys are still having fun.
Yes.
All right. And has this ride been fun for you?
Oh, yes. We won 3rd place.
All right. Well, let's hear it then. I feel like an honorary Red Diva. All right, we gotta hop out.
Yo, Hound Dog, how you doing, bub?
Cherry truck. Back when horns sound like that.
They've been a great presence actually in tonight's parade. And I think this might be our last parade band. It's the State Street Jazz Band. Here is the parade director's float. What says it more than a VW bug with zebra-striped earmuffs?
I guess. After all the work that went into this, boy, those guys, it's a lot to organize this. You can see the crowds coming behind the parade, being a part at the end. It's just packed. This place is a mob scene.
The finale of the parade for 2006 is the latest addition to the Yarmouth Clam Festival, the Duck Boat.
Now these are from down in Portland.
They're amazing vehicles. They actually take tours half on land and half in the water. They actually drive right into the harbor, cruise around, and then bring you back up on land. It's the best way to see the coast of Maine. And that wraps up our 2006 Clam Festival Parade.
A couple rescue vehicles to pick up the stragglers.
Like us.
But other than that, it's just time to eat. Well, that's the end of the parade. It's over already. The 41st annual Yarmouth Clam Festival parade has come to an end, and it was fantastic.
I know, I'm sad to see it go, actually. 132 separate entrants, bands, floats, shiners, a huge dinosaur. It was great. Now, I'm starving, so I say we hit the food court.
The people are milling out from the people that have been waiting on the sides for hours, for days, are now milling into the streets. There's tens of thousands of people, it seems like. Everyone after one thing, the clam.
The clams. So let's do it. Let's go get them.
Hope you enjoyed it. For John and Kristen, we're off to find some food, and we'll see you next year at the Yarmouth Clam Festival.
Thanks for joining us.
They told me to slow down. I was going too fast. It's not a contest. We're rolling it. We got a deal for parrots today. Is that a parrot or a cockatoo? Cockatoos. All right, cockatoos are half price. Eat all your French fries.
Barney said he brought the next one, so I'll have to work.
Who else wants in now? It's water gun racing fun. A winner each in her fun game. Anybody else? All ready, all steady. Pick your guns up. Pull your trigger back. Do you want it on this one? It's $2. And aim your water down. Get ready now, and here they go. And it's up, they race up and up and up they go. The Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees going to the top. And your racing winner number 5 got it. 5 was your winner that time. There goes one. If you win again, you can trade him up for a bigger one.
Value for $5. $8 worth of rent.
Safety violation.
These guys just won $5 every quarter. They come out on
stand up on top. Come on, stand up on top.
Aren't they beautiful? But there's one over there. Oh, we can. Right. Oh, it's sun's out now. No. Oh no! You like some lotion? Yeah. Okay.
Want to try one?
I'm good, thank you.
Come on in, try a little. Grab a chip. Coconut, lime juice, and chili peppers. Ooh. Coco Loco.
Very good. Mmm. What hot peppers are in that?
Cayennes, japonais, and bird's eyes.
Nice.
It's a new one. This is just jalapeno and avocado. Greeny.
Got a whirl.
It's lucky. Well, that's a mother and father and 2 babies. We've had 2 different nests this year I've watched, and they only had 1 baby out of each one, so. Wait for it. I just love that.
Do you live right on the lake?
We live in Lincoln, Maine, which has 4
Right.
You can go anywhere. This is beautiful.
Kitchen, okay? You do it 3 times, and if you happen to be in the great state of Arkansas, then they will know that your hand-eye coordination is good enough that you do not have to, they don't have to take you to jail, because it, right here, because this is a field sobriety test. Take it. You left hand or right hand?
Is that right?
Okay, hold it in your left hand. There you are. Don't put your fingers over the hole. There you are. Right at an angle like that. Okay, ready? Now let me give you a little hint. You can slant it like this. Don't reach way down here, because if you do, it may bounce out of your hand. There you go.
No.
I think it's played, yeah. So I'm going to step there and bring it, but we're going to have 5 stations for the kids to roll. This color does come in late. We're Mark, John,
All right, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. So we're here now with the actual director of the entire Clam Festival, Judy Clancy, and she's going to let us in on all of the scoop. All right, Judy, give us a little history of the Clam Festival and how it got started.
Oh, I don't ever talk about that. People all around town disagree, and you can get people into fistfights about that one.
Okay.
There's all kinds of different ways it started. The fireman's muster, the old home days. Many people take credit for it. So.
Okay, well, I see you're celebrating your 41st year. Is that right?
It is right. 41 years.
All right, so take us through the weekend and some of the different events that you host.
Well, this morning is setup time, so everything's really, really hectic, and getting all the crafters and the artists and everybody settled in, all the food booths open is exciting. And this morning we had Jeopardy
Clue Crew here, and they tested over 1,300 people for Jeopardy, and some of them passed. They'll be tested further. Right now we're waiting for the parade. That's a big event.
Now the parade is the big kickoff to the whole festival, is that right?
Yes, it is. It certainly is.
Now I know that arts are a big focus of the Clam Festival. How do you choose your artists?
Well, we have an entertainment, artists like musicians or art artists?
All of the above.
Okay, we have several different processes. We have our art show is by invitation. Our craft show is a juried craft show, and we have over 135 crafters and photographers up there. We have about 25 artists in our artist tent. Our entertainers, our musicians and entertainers are not exactly juried by, you won't believe what I just saw. They're not juried exactly the same way the crafters are, but there's a committee of at least 10 people who listen to all kinds of entertainment and go about choosing our entertainers, and we have over 45 this year.
Great. Now, how many guests are you expecting throughout the entire weekend?
Well, somewhere around 100 to 120,000 people.
Is that a record breaker?
Probably not, no. We just don't have any way of knowing because our festival's free, so we don't have a gate. We just don't know.
Okay, in your opinion, the director's opinion, what are the highlights of this whole festival?
This particular festival? Well, we have a lot of new events. Maybe the duck boat is a highlight. It's the first time ever, and it keeps selling out, and you splash into the water and you go get a historic tour of the town, so that's certainly a highlight this year. It was interesting having Jeopardy here, a national news, or not news, but a national event that was very, very successful, but the parade's the favorite. The streets are lined and everyone's excited, and it did rain this afternoon, but the streets are still mobbed.
Great. Now, I know you can't smell this, but it smells really wonderful here. The food court is right behind us. What's your favorite thing at the Clam Festival?
I always have fried clams on Friday. I always have Friday noon. I always have lobster something for dinner, and I always have a breakfast on Sunday morning up at the church. And no one's allowed to talk to me Sunday morning. Let me have my breakfast, sit down, and just don't bother me.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much, Judy. We'll be right back with more interviews.